Good morning, all. This is Jack from Charting the Markets, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Tuesday, the 13th of January. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing, learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to shoot trading signals. This is a video for paying subscribers at chartingthemarkets.substack.com. It's published on YouTube after a delay of 24 hours. All right, let's have a look at ES, which has gone a bit higher, as I was expecting. Still pretty nice looking topping setup, and we've got a possible 60-minute sell signal brewing. NQ has gone a little higher. It hasn't gone to the extent where we're getting pretty close to a retest of the all-time high, but nonetheless, something strange has been happening with my charts this morning. I think they've been messing around with the way their data appears, which is kind of annoying, and it's messing up my my signals. But we've got a possible weak 60-minute sell signal brewing here. Nothing particularly strong, but not an awful topping setup, but not a bigger picture topping setup. IWM is going higher. RTY, we've now got possible 60-minute sell signal brewing there as well. I am wondering if we might see some downside today. On YM, we have a 60-minute sell signal fixed there, actually. DAX, we've got a 60-minute sell signal fixed, and we've got a weak 60-minute sell signal fixed on ESTX as well. So we've got quite a lot of negative divergence here. It's not very high quality sell signals, but nonetheless quite a lot of sell signals. And yesterday was a bullish day. It's neutral. The historical stats lean neutral today, tomorrow, and Thursday. We will see how that goes. Let's have a look at the bigger picture charts. And on the SPX chart, still a very nice looking rising wedge, and we are making marginal higher highs. We do have a possible hourly RSI 5 sell signal brewing. Looking at the cues on the hourly chart, no current divergence. Not really close to anywhere. We haven't made it up into one of the obvious wedge resistance trend lines at the moment, and obviously we have an open target from the 15-minute chart, and this in red trend lines, the bull flag, which is broken up. We've got an open target to retest the all-time high at 636.19, which is on the table. All right, looking at Dire, we've still got an RSI 14 sell signal fixed. We've got a beautiful overall rising wedge from the April low, and I was looking for a retest this high here, and we've seen it. So that has been sorted out of the stuff that I was looking for yesterday. All right, looking at IWM. I was looking a bit higher on here too. We've got an RSI 5 sell signal, which is now fixed. We have a very nice rising wedge from the November low, and it still looks like potential topping action from the April rising wedge, which broke down in early October, but we could still head up into one of the trend lines here, to expand this wedge. At the moment, the SPX one doesn't look like it's expanding. The DAX one has already expanded. I'm wondering if IWM might possibly do the same, but we've got a fair amount of trendline resistance. DAX is just continuing to make higher highs. Nikkei hasn't made it back up into the retest of this high here at 52.6, which is one thing I've been looking for. All right, looking at DAX. DAX is trying to make, we haven't made it down to this support level yet here, and we don't need to. The sell signal, the negative divergence played out, and we've got, obviously, an open target above in the 99.35 to 99.43 area. We still have a double top target below on Euro, GBP, USD, has broken down. Quite a strong rally from the break, but could still play out with a target in the 1.3232 to 1.3264 area. USD JPY, I had unfinished business above at a retest of this high. Obviously, that's been sorted out. We have a 60-minute sell signal fixed. USD CAD has broken up from an IHS with a target in the 1.485 area. Waiting to see if that will deliver. Nothing really strongly indicating. Australian dollar, just trading sideways at the moment. Possible we're forming a head and shoulders here. NZUSD broke down from a double top here and seen pretty strong rally as we have seen on GBP. Overall, I'm still leaning towards the upside, towards making this target on the DX chart. Looking at ZB, ZB is continuing to trade sideways, and ZN is continuing to trade sideways. Not a lot to see there. Bigger picture, I'm still leaning towards the downside. CL, we've seen a fair amount of action on CL. We saw a whole load of sell signals on the oils yesterday. None of them have delivered anything. And since then, HO has actually broken up from an IHS that I was watching. And that's broken up with a target in the 2.3035 area. We've already got a double bottom that's broken up on RBOB with a target in the 1.856 to 1.863 area, and I'm wondering if those are going to make target. I think they might. Certainly, the sell signals are delivering absolutely nothing so far. NG, we're seeing a little bit of a rally after an extension down. Bigger picture, I think I'm leaning overall to the downside, but we do have some positive divergence on the daily chart. Looking at GC, GC has made a new all-time high. We did have a 60-minute sell signal fixed, but as I said, something's been happening with the RSI this morning. You can see it across a variety of the signals here, so I'm not quite sure what's happening there. Overall, we've still got a 60-minute sell signal fixed, but we'll see how that develops. SI is continuing to make higher highs, going up pretty close to 90 now. 60-minute sell signal. Still got one fixed, on the verge of failing though. Palladium is continuing higher, and I'm still liking this double bottom target, which is has a target, IHS target with a target in the 2010 area. Looking at platinum, platinum, we've got not continuation higher really so far, but it's this IHS target here with a target up at a retest of this high is still on the table. This has really been messing around with my trend lines overnight, so I'm still working on sorting those out. HG is heading back up, likely to a retest of the high. UUSD. We've already had USD. KC. Nice move down here. Obviously made the double top target. I'm wondering if this might just continue down. No current positive divergence. SB, this still looks like a bear flag forming on CC. We've got a 60-minute buy signal fixed, and we've seen a breakdown from the bull flag channel, which is strongly suggesting we're going to see a retest of this low soon. On CT, we've got a breakup from double bottom with a target in 66.8, 67 area, and nothing compelling saying that isn't going to make target. Lumber is trying to get back to double bottom resistance, so we'll see how that goes. But if we see a sustained breakup over 600, that would have a target in about the 645 area. Looking at ZW, we had a breakup over the double bottom there and a very strong and immediate rejection. I'm leaning towards seeing a retest of this low here. We'll see. Looking at ZC, we had a very strong move down yesterday. Not quite sure what that was based on, but we've already taken out this previous low and are heading lower. So that is a significant break. Nothing compelling saying that's about to reverse. Soy has come back in and is retesting this low. I'm thinking this may well go lower. Not liking the prospects for soy at the moment until the Chinese do start buying. In terms of soybean oil, this has gone up a little more. Still could be an overall bear flag forming. Live cattle consolidating, probably bullishly. So we will see. HE. Possible double top here, still holding the monthly pivot. If this can see more downside if we see the monthly pivot break at 83.64, but at the moment that's only being tested. If that breaks, then we can see a move down into about the 81.2 area. So we'll see. All right, great. In that case, no questions. I think that's a wrap. Everyone take care, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning.